I've heard that cycling pain-free over 40 is a complete myth. But what if a simple red light is the key to everything? Okay, so long story short, back in March, I was sent this red light therapy machine from a company called PRUNGO. And at the time, I also happened to have some tendinitis in my elbow, which was making it fairly painful and fairly difficult to ride my bike. So obviously I was looking for some kind of pain relief or solution to the tendinitis. So I thought, yeah, why not? Let's give this red light therapy a go. Even though I've heard loads about it, and I kind of got the conclusion that it was just all a bit of wellness and new age nonsense. Fast forward 7 months to October and I'm still using it. So what on earth's going on? I'll be honest here and say that yes, I think I was expecting some kind of miracle cure. Obviously, I'd looked into red light therapy online and I'd heard some pretty amazing stories, and I was expecting to have one session and my elbow would be cured, and then I would be off riding from here to Brazil and back and bench pressing my bike and silly things like that. The reality was somewhat different. Essentially, I had to have 20-minute sessions every single day for about 3 months. And then there was no massive kind of light bulb moment or anything like that. My elbow simply stopped hurting. It just goes to show that progress doesn't shout, it just stops complaining. Now, I know simply shining a red light on a part of your body to get some pain relief sounds a little bit far-fetched, but the science behind it does kind of make sense. Basically, and put very, very simply, your cells have little batteries in them called mitochondria. And when you shine that red light on that mitochondria, the cells just work a little bit harder, and then this aids recovery and pain relief. Now, when I was doing my research, it turned out that quite a lot of very respected people were using red light therapy. So, for instance, NASA astronauts and certain pro athletes. And I figured, well, if they're using it, it can't be this new age nonsense. And if it's good enough for them, it's got to be more than good enough for an overweight, over 50 sack of custard cycling like myself. Now again, I will be completely honest here and say that I got sent this red light therapy machine completely free of charge. I also looked into it and there didn't appear to be any adverse side effects, so it wasn't going to burn my arm off or anything like that. And I thought to myself, well, I literally don't have anything to lose apart from my elbow pain. And again, long story short, after 3 months of regular use with the machine, my elbow pain had all but disappeared. One of the really important aspects of cycling that tends to get overlooked quite a lot is recovery. And us cyclists are brilliant at overcomplicating it. We'll go out and we'll buy things like massage guns, rollers, supplements, sleep trackers, and all kinds of devices. But if you suggest to some cyclists that they take a rest day, they'll have a bit of a meltdown. Now, the benefit of the red light therapy machine for me was that it kind of forced me to have a little bit of downtime and a little bit of recovery. So every single morning I sat there 20 minutes drinking a cup of tea and doom scrolling on Strava. It just built that nice and neatly into my everyday routine. And if it was down to me and I had to pay that money out of my own pocket, I would be very, very skeptical indeed. At the very least, I would be expecting some very real, very tangible pain relief, if not instant results. And in my experience, over the last 3 months, over the last 7 months or so, and assuming that this machine was indeed responsible for my pain relief, it seems to earn its keep in the long term. It's only going to be really suitable for people that are willing to play the long game. What I can say is that it has helped me to kind of look at my recovery differently. It's made me realise that recovery is not an optional add-on, particularly for us older riders over 40. It's an integral part of what we do and how we ride, and it should be taken far more seriously than we give it credit for. If you'd like some more information about this red light therapy machine, I'll leave a link to the PRUNGO website in the description below. In the meantime though, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.